The biggest mistake beginner resellers make is filling their eBay store with items that have slow sell-through rates. So in this episode, we're going to be fixing that by breaking down 9 brands that you could be picking up today to help increase the sales in your eBay store. If you are new to the channel, my name is Bo Johnson. I have been a full-time reseller for now 4 years on eBay, Poshmark, and now Whatnot. So the whole mission of this channel is just to help a lot of beginners out there to equip them with the tools to build a successful resale business. So I truly believe it's that one thing that we need to be looking at when we go outsourcing is this item going to sell quickly? And that's going to range for different people because quick for you maybe 10 years, but the whole goal is to sell these items quick to get a fast return on investment. And I believe it's doing this type of thing that we should be doing is looking up brands and checking sell-through rates on a consistent basis so we can make sure that we know the clothing market so we can be effective sourcers. So let's pick out, I got these 9 brands picked out. Everyone's metrics are different. Keep that in mind. Some people are only wanting 100% sell-through rate items. Some people are looking for the 30% sell-through rate items. So I just say use what information that applies to you. Take these brands, put them in your brand list, and go and pick them up. So I got 9 brands here. And I do believe that this is the way to fix your eBay store. Not picking up items, that have 9% sell-through rate, 12% sell-through rate. Those items may take forever to sell. So all of these brands have a good sell-through rate, and I'm thinking like 30% and above. So take whatever brands you want and add them to your brand list. So let's get started. The first one is Origin Delta 68 jeans. There's 54 listed on eBay, and these sell for great money. Origin 68 Delta. I have yet to find this brand, but it's definitely a brand that I'm going to be putting on my brand list because you can see here some sell for 79, 79, 79, 89, 75, 73, 69. And comment down below if you've ever found any of these brands. We're going to look at the tags of these brands as well so you could get familiar of what that tag looks like when you go out sourcing. So Origin, so that's like the back leather patch that you would find. Origin Delta 68, and then there's like an embroidery on the back of the jeans too. So that's something you'd want to look out for when you're sourcing. I know most of us who source, we try to go as fast as we can, and sometimes it takes the extra effort of slowing down because you may miss some of these brands because the tags are hidden. So just take some time, slow down, and it does pay to slow down. There's another, there has to be another tag that we can look for. Okay, here we go. So on the inner waistband, it would say Origin. So look for that, and then you could also look for the button too. The button has kind of like a snail shell or a swirl, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But Origin, that's going to be a brand that I'm going to pick up. I'm going to even spend 20, probably even $30 for this because the sell-through rate is so good. There's 115 sold. There's 54 listed. That's a very strong sell-through rate. That item has such a good chance of selling in the next 90 days. And y'all, those are the type of items that we need to be putting in our eBay store if we want to fix the slow sale effect. I know, point me in the direction wherever those 200% sell-through rate items are, but if you can do this brand research on a weekly, monthly, daily basis, you're going to be far ahead of the competition. So just doing this and getting familiar with some of these brands, so the next time you go to the Goodwill outlet or a flea market or an estate sale, you already know that, hey, I remember that brand from doing the research. I don't need to look it up. I know the metrics. I'm going to pick that up. And if you need help finding more of these type of brands, I just released my BOLO brand list guide of over 100 brands that you can find right now. You can click link down below, 100% free, but it's going to build a good foundation for your business. Now back to the video. The next brand is going to be Peruvian Connection sweaters. There's a lot out there, but the ones that in particular sell amazing. I'm going to show you right now. There's 2,600 listed on eBay. And the sell-through rate should increase. There's 1,100 sold in the last 90 days. So hopefully that should increase, 30-40% sell-through rate. But look at what they sell for. $495 if you could find an alpaca extra large cardigan. $495 if you could find an alpaca blend Southwestern style. That is crazy, y'all. This is an amazing brand. I've found this brand several times, but I've never been able to sell it for more than $100. And that's for like a plain gray sweater. So let's look at the brand tag so you could get familiar with it. If you ever find this brand, you're probably going to want to pick it up even if you spend $20 for it, $30. I mean, come on, if you are finding one like a Southwestern or an Aztec print or even an alpaca or alpaca blend, that's going to be worth paying up for. Don't be scared to pay up for items that have amazing ASP and amazing sell-through rate. So look at these prices, guys. This is something you're definitely going to want to pick up when you're out in the wild and you're outsourcing. So great ASP, great brand. Definitely something I'm going to be picking up. All right, next brand is called Incotex. There's 967 listed, and you can see here I just typed in Incotex pants, 967 listed. Let's see, when we go to sold, there's 421 sold. So about 50, a little less than 50% sell-through rate. And let's go from highest to lowest. Some pre-owned ones have sold for 119, 125, 94, 91, 89. Let's take a look at the tag. This is a brand I would definitely pick up. 50% sell-through rate. It's got a great ASP. It looks like the tag is on the inner pocket, so you'd have to look. Don't just go so fast through the dress pants. If you feel that it's quality, it's worth checking on the inside of the pocket. Incotex, nice. That's a great brand. I would definitely be picking that up. I don't know about you, but for me, that would meet my metrics for sure. The next brand is called Thom Browne. I just typed in Thom Browne jackets. There's 48 listed, so there's not a ton out there. Or we're on the solds. Hold on. Okay, so there's 194 listed Thom Browne jackets, and you can see they're listed pretty high. And then we go to sold, and we have 48 sold. So good, not great, not amazing, but this is an item that you'd probably sit on for 6 months to a year. But look at what they sell for, everybody. $8.99, you got $300, you got $90, $550, $99. So that ranges, depends on what you pick up. But that's going to be a pickup for me. If I'm seeing this at the Goodwill outlet or a flea market, I'm picking that up, guys. Just look at that return on investment. Even though the sell-through rate is 30% or so, that is going to be a pickup for me in my business, definitely. It's going to be hard to turn away a Thom Browne blazer. Definitely want to make sure it's authentic, too, because some of these higher-end luxury brands are faked so much. So double check. You could use an app called Check, and they could verify for you as well, because the last thing you want to do is sell fake items on eBay. It's a quick way to get in your eBay account terminated. So that's a great brand. I think anything in this brand is good. Thom Browne wallets, Thom Browne belts, Thom Browne socks. So this is just the jackets, for example, but that brand in general you're going to want to put on your brand list. Next one is kind of a random one, but they make kimonos, and it's called Kim+Ono. Actually, the sell-through rate is pretty decent on here. You got 29 listed, and then when you go to sold, 10 sold, so almost a 50% sell-through rate. And look what they sell for when we sort from highest to lowest: 250, 105, 100, 85, 65, 48. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at the brand tag so we can memorize it and go out and look for that brand. So another easy to miss brand tag: Kim+Ono. Gonna be in the kimono section, or even probably in the dress section. So not a bad item. There's not a ton out there, but if you ever do, come across that, that's going to be a pickup, y'all. We're like in midwinter, and these have such a good sell-through rate. So that's going to be a pickup for me in my business. The next one is called Fontaine Paris. There's 62 listed, and I just typed in the brand. 62 listed, and then we have how many sold. This is pre-owned. 262 listed, 116 sold. So about a 50% sell-through rate. And some of them that have ended recently, just a button-up ruched shirt, $79.95. Oh my goodness. 44, 32, 54. Great brand. New to me brand. I have not found this brand, but now I know when I go out sourcing next, I can remember, oh yeah, we looked that up. Another easy to miss. I mean, that tag is not going to jump out at you. It's a really easy to miss brand. But Fontaine Paris, made in France, is definitely going to be a pickup for me in my business. The next one up is called Girka. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's a Girka bag. There's 296 listed on eBay. And how many have sold in the last 90 days? 121. So 30-40% sell-through rate. But look at the prices, y'all. $8.99, $3.99. Whoa, someone, don't do auction, y'all. $38, $39. Oh my goodness. So $8.99, $2.69. You can see those are outliers. But here, this is a brand to be picking up. I don't do a lot of bags, but if you ever are in the bag section and you come across this, yeah. And this is an item you'd want to price pretty high too. Let's look at the tag. It's just an amazing looking bag. You could tell that that's quality. Even with the scuffs on it, it looks pretty cool. Girka bag. Hopefully we got something here where we could look at a brand. Okay. Right there on the side, it's imprinted or embossed on the side. Original Girka bag, number 5, the Examiner. So don't go through the bags super quick. You may come across this. There is 296 listed with how many sold? 121 sold in the last 90 days. I think in general, Girka bag or a Girka duffel bag or whatever, or wallet, that's going to be a pickup. That's an excellent brand to be on the lookout for. I have not found that brand, but hey, maybe you have. So put that in your brand list and continue to move on, continue to learn. It's all about whoever knows the most about the brands that you want to sell is going to have a great success when it comes to reselling. That's it, y'all. That's everything that I could sum up in the last 4 years. When I first started, I knew absolutely nothing. And I'm still a learner. After 4 years after this, you could see brands here that we're going through are new to me. There's new brands coming out all the time. So as long as you could stay at learning and make that the forefront of your business, continuing to learn and get coaching or have a mentor and do research, listen to podcasts, put videos like this in the background, you're going to be far ahead of the competition because in general, most people are lazy and we don't want to be lazy business owners. We are trying to set you up for success. And I know that you're far more capable than you think you are. You could do this business. It just takes grit, hard work, and lifelong learning. You got to keep learning, especially in the clothing niche where styles and trends change all the time. So that's why we do these videos. So I have a few more to go through. We got Isaiah Napoli dress shirt. Amazing brand, designer brand. You got 247 listed on eBay, and we got 132 sold in the last 90 days. So about a 50% sell-through rate. That's definitely going to meet my metrics if I ever come across it. You can see there's 134, 125, 124. I mean, the prices are crazy. Dress shirts don't normally go for $124, but if you ever find Isaiah Napoli, oh my goodness, Isaiah Napoli, probably saying it wrong, but that's an amazing pickup. Holy moly. And these are items worth paying up for, guys. If I saw this ever out at the thrift store, and the thrift store prices are crazy here in Oregon, I would pay 20, 30, 40 bucks for an item like this just because it has such a good sell-through rate and it sells for that much money. Easy double or triple your money if you're spending 30 or 40 bucks. So Isaiah Napoli is amazing. The next one, we probably know this brand, but it's All Saints. But All Saints, it's not always going to be something you want to pick up, like dress shirts. The jeans have a slow sell-through rate, but All Saints merino wool sweaters are pretty decent. You got 237 listed on eBay, and then we have 148 sold. So over a 50% sell-through rate. They don't sell for like crazy money, but they are going to be between that $50 to $75 range. 68, 50, 59, 68. So All Saints merino wool sweatshirts are going to be something that I would pick up for sure. Let's take a look at the tag. All Saints. I think most of us know All Saints, but for a lot of beginners out there, I'd probably stay away from like the plain polos and the plain button-up shirts. But if you ever find like an All Saints jacket or an All Saints sweater or a merino wool sweater, that's going to be a pickup, usually in like that $5 to $15 range. That's a great one. That's a great one. So back to it. The mission of the channel is just to help you take that next step in your business, whether you want to do it part-time or full-time, whatever. The whole goal of the channel is just to help you make progress. If you need a little bit of more help and you have an eBay store that has slow sales and is just really having a hard time, there is a free community down below, link in the description. It's called Profit First, and we do free eBay stores every month. You know, maybe I could help you get an extra set of eyes on your eBay store so we could fix some titles or fix some pricing. I'd love to help you out in any way possible. Like I said, link down below. Otherwise, you guys have a blessed rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.